Man, we gonna talk about some things. I'm gonna try to go back over some things that we had talked about before. You know, for whoever might be on here about your history, but we definitely gonna talk about this From Vegas album.
Say no more, bro.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Well,
No.
what up, all my hoodlums, hooligans, knuckleheads, players, and pimps, slayers, and simps, hoes and freaks, nerds and geeks, strippers and tippers, thugs and gorillas, soldiers and kings, goddesses and queens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, and you sophisticated motherfuckers alike. Welcome to Hip Hop's biggest fan. And today, I'm with Big O. I interviewed this brother a couple times. Man, he showed me love off top. You know,
Always.
him and his whole crew. Shout out to the Five Boys, Eisenhower Ave, Trenton, all y'all. You know.
What's up?
So he's always, man. This shout out to I'm hoping I don't fuck it up. Razor Sharp Barbershop.
Big facts.
Up in Trenton. You know, you need a fresh cut. Go over there and fuck with them. They're gonna get you right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I just want to say this, be honest with you. This really made me feel good about the first time I interviewed you. I happened to see your father at the album listening a couple years ago for oh my God, why am I forgetting the name of the project?
For the drink with K Slay.
Yeah.
K Slay.
Yes, sir, that one. And your father was like, you the young man that interviewed my son, and I was like, at the barbershop. I said, yes. He said, I love that interview. I was like, yo, for your own father to tell me that meant the world just to me, you know, personally, like, yo, his own fucking pops, you know. So man, that was just, you know, it's one of them things that just, it's gonna sound weird. All due respect, no funny shit, but it made me feel fuzzy inside and shit. Like I did a good thing.
Nah, real shit.
You know, but all love, due respect to your pops and your family and all that. But man, I'm trying to think what we should do first. We're gonna talk about your history first. Fuck that. We're gonna talk about this album first. Sell Escobar, what up?
What's good, bro?
Everybody in here. I think I seen Bell in here.
Yo.
Anybody Shanduna was in here. So yeah, sorry, I'm rambling and shit. But this album, From Vegas.
Yeah, From Vegas, out now, all digital platforms. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. This might be my favorite joint of yours so far, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
To me, as a fan, I'm gonna ask you, you know, your creative process in it, but as a fan, maybe I don't know if it's where I'm at in life, but yo, it's some real cool player fly shit. There's a vibe, and it's, you know, intellectual, real life lyricism. You know, you doing you.
Yeah. Yep.
I ain't trying to do what nobody else doing.
Yep.
I'm doing ooh.
Yep. Yep. That was the whole vibe going into the tape. So for me, my man Don Black, he get mad because I always be like, yo, it's a warm up, but it really is. I got like 4 projects getting ready to drop. So for me, this was just I ain't dropped since 2021. Let me get back outside and let me just do me. No features, all dope beats. You know what I mean? I recorded everything at the crib except for one joint at TOTC. I did that in the studio in New York. Everything else I recorded at the crib, sent to my man Miles the mix. And I'm really just talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? Just talking my shit, letting them know where my mindset is at right now. Just going into boss mode, 2024, God willing, how I'm seeing things, what I want to do for myself and the people around me, and you know what I mean, being nothing like these niggas, because a lot of your favorite rappers, these niggas is weirdos, man.
They copy
you know what I mean?
niggas.
Yeah, man, they still in the sauce, man. You know what I mean? So when I hear people say like, yo, you're not the first person to tell me like, yo, this is my favorite project for you, that shit is mind blowing, because I'm like, yo, this is just a warm up, but I'm just happy that people appreciate it, and I hope the next one they say the same thing, and the next one, you know what I mean? So definitely love.
Absolutely. Well, with all due respect, nigga, shout out to the niggas with toothpicks. Like you.
Love, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I'm just saying. Okay, my first question is, because after I listened to the whole thing, I said, well, why is it called From Vegas?
Okay, so From Vegas, right? My birthday, October 10th. I was scheduled to go to Vegas from the 9th to the 12th. I was just going to drop the tape when I got out there, like on some no promo. You know what I mean? Just like when I get out there, I post my little pictures for my birthday. I was going to post the artwork and just be like, yo, take this. It's a new project from Vegas while I was in Vegas for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I caught 2 hernias in my stomach and shit working out, so I canceled the trip.
Oh shit.
But I still had the tape done. So I said, fuck it, I'm still gonna put it out. That's why on the tape you hear people like, happy birthday, Slick, da 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 da, wooty wooty whoop, because it was supposed to drop on my birthday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
I ended up just getting the surgery a couple of weeks ago, got the hernias removed. So I'm about to go out there and shoot Red Scully Marvin and shoot Move. About to shoot them joints in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Well, can I say something to you, bro?
Talk to me.
This is very, I don't know, ironic to me. I don't believe in coincidences. But yeah, shout out to niggas that get hernias working out, because I had one before, nigga.
Yeah, word up, real shit.
Yeah, I was going hard as shit in that motherfucker.
Real shit. And you know what we do as men? We put shit off and put shit off and put shit off. And I had put that shit off for like 2 years, and that shit ended up getting big as shit.
Yep.
And when they went and did the surgery and removed one, there was another one behind that one. You know what I'm saying? So I had 2 of them shits, but you know what I mean? All praise to God, you know what I mean? I'm still here, I'm recovered, I'm feeling better than ever. About to get back in my gym shit. I had to sit tight for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, to let it heal.
About to get back, let it heal. About to get back in my gym shit. The project is out. People fucking with it, and I'm just excited that people fucking with it. And I'm just, like I said, it's a warm up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to go with you, if you don't mind. I want to go with you track by track.
Yeah, so no more.
Because you said you're about to go back out to Vegas when whenever you get into it to do one of my favorite songs on here. It's okay, it got an intro, but I'm talking about the song. The first song, the first real song, is track number 2, is Red Scully Marvin. One of my favorite joints. Hold up, I think I got a. Hold up. Now I'm saying this. Yeah, you do. Nigga got the Red Scully on.
Yeah, we ain't just.
I just thought about it. Hold up, I got a Matt Marvin Gaye album right here.
Yeah, we ain't just talking, man. You know what I mean?
I just thought about it. Like, hold up. But please talk to me about that song, and who produced it, all of the things of that creative process.
Good, bro. Doing it. What's up? Red Scully Marvin was produced by a producer from Jersey called Let's Go Hayes, man. And a lot of producers be reaching out to me, wanting to send me tracks, send me music. So I told them, send me some beats, bro. I just was in the zone. I heard that beat. I recorded this whole tape like early in the morning or real late at night. So I just heard the beat, and I ain't had no title for the record. And there was a line I said in the first verse, and I just took that. I said, I'm going to call this joint Red Scully Marvin.
Now.
And that's how that came about, you know what I mean?
Okay. I don't mean to interrupt you, because I wanted you to finish if you had to finish. But now, Shanduna on here, you said something about I just left Duna.
Yeah.
Were you talking about Shanduna?
Yeah, big facts.
Wow.
Big facts.
Hey, Duna, I don't know, nigga. Have you heard this motherfucking joint called Red Scully Marvin over there? He give you a shout out, nigga. He said I just left Duna.
Yeah, Duna was, you know what I mean? We years past that, but Duna was the resource for a lot of things we had going on, you know what I mean? So that's why I was saying, basically, like, they was telling me to wait, but I needed mine sooner, nigga. Like, niggas be telling you, nah, wait, chill, I got you. Like, nigga, nah, ain't no chill, nigga. I'm a grown-ass man, nigga. I gotta go get it, nigga.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
That's home team, yeah. I heard it. When I first heard it, I said, did he say Duna? I heard it again. I said, I gotta ask him this question when we talk about this shit. So
big facts.
Man, yeah, that's one of my favorite joints. That was for the sonics and the vibe of the album. To me, this was the perfect way as a fan. I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the perfect way to set it off. After I listened to it a couple times, I'm like, yeah, yo.
It set the tone. You know what I mean? It set the tone for where I was going with the project. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I recorded everything. I sent everything to my engineer, but I sent it to him with notes. Yo, drop the beat out here, do this here, here. I put the girl voice on the joint. That was from a real conversation. You know what I mean? Roger Gardens for sure. Put Shorty on there. That's from a real conversation. You know what I mean? I just be hands-on with my music, man. I be a little too hands-on. You know what I mean? But I'm like an engineer, worst nightmare, bro. Because I'm like, that shit is off, bro. Turn this over here, move that to the right. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do, and I know in my head, right, as a creative, and I think creatives will relate. In my head, I see the music. Like I don't write nothing down physically. So I see everything when I hear the beats. When I hear these beats, I see everything. I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna put the slick drop here. I'm gonna put the girl talking at the end. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have the beat drop out here. I see all that shit, bro.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like now imagine seeing it in your head and then getting with somebody else to try to get them to see your vision and either add on and bring it to life. You know what I mean? So
Well, I mean, with all knowledge of your history, I mean, bro, it only makes sense, man. I want to talk about some things you're talking about. You bring it up on another track, but you know, you're so super seasoned. So I can only imagine how meticulous you are with each and every fucking detail of each and every
meticulous.
second
Yeah, that's a good
in the
word.
song, each and every second in the
Yeah,
song. Like,
yeah, meticulous. That's a good word. Meticulous.
yes,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
sir. The third joint on there, which the title of the joint is almost what do they call it? Should be not just a saying. But anyway, it's called "Entitlement is Dangerous."
I'm about to put that shit on some shirts.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's like a saying. Like,
yeah. But you know what? I got that from a line in the verse too. Because a lot of these joints was untitled. So when I was listening back to them, like, damn, I'm gonna call this shit. And I always try to like
a monster.
like as of lately, I've been trying to give right, exactly. Super, what's up, Super? Trying to give titles to the records that make them pop, make them stand out. Black Jesus, Red Scully Marvin, Entitlement is Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, Bale said that's his favorite track. Okay,
but what's up? What Entitlement is
I
Dangerous?
guess
I just
said
shot,
he said my
I just
favorite
shot the
track.
video for that joint last week with my man Quest God. You know what I mean? Entitlement is Dangerous is really just in a nutshell, really just speaking to the sense of entitlement that people have from growing up with you, friends, foes, whatever. People feel like coming from the same city as you, they entitled for you to just, you're supposed to just give, and people don't see the sacrifice and the hours of work and things that took place that you put in to earn certain resources and earn certain connections. And people in their head that don't know no better, they really be feeling entitled, bro. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like, entitled, man. You know what I mean? So,
And I'm gonna even say that in regular life,
yeah,
like outside
yeah.
of the business, the music business, and all that. Like, yo, just in regular life, like
Nah,
the
for
fuck.
real.
You know, I'm a regular working nigga. So sometimes I be like, motherfucker, you.
Hey, yo, you look around, right? Them look around them studio sessions 3, 4 in the morning, bro. You dolo. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to drive to Baltimore to go sit with hip hop's biggest fan. You dolo. You can't pay niggas to drive. Can't pay niggas to go. But when it's time to do them big shows and all that, you can't beat niggas off your phone.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas
man.
be feeling, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, it'd be like, don't just shine with me, grind with me. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be the thing, bro. That'd be like a lot of, it'd be, I don't know, man. That's a whole nother conversation.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
to me, it almost shows to what I'm gonna say most of us do. I'm not gonna say everybody,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna put myself in this thing because I don't really show too much of my personal life.
right.
You know what I mean? But when you see shit on Instagram, it's like a highlight reel. But nigga, you don't see a
Exactly.
nigga, you don't see my fucking Kobe in the gym 4 in the morning. You know when they how they used to tell Kobe would get busy, like the worker nigga.
Yeah, ever since Kobe, I was never a big Kobe fan when Kobe was alive because Shaq was always my favorite player. So when they was beefing, I was really off Kobe, right?
Right.
But I've been studying him since he passed. God bless him, right? And his work ethic was just like somewhere else, bro. That man would go work out with his team with the Lakers and away games, and then find a high school and go work out in the high school by himself, bro. Like his dedication, what he wanted from his teammates, what he demanded from his teammates, and how much he worked, bro. If you look at early Kobe when he was shooting them air balls and them clutch games and all that, and then you look at like, you know what I mean, Kobe that left the league, gain all them game winning shots and them highlights and all that, people see the end result.
Yep.
They don't see the hours he worked on that shit, bro. He
Mm-hmm.
worked on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the music. People see the pictures with you and these people in the studio and all the cool shit, but they don't see the 4 or 5 in the morning runs when you in the studio. You go into the studio taking a week worth of clothes in the studio all week. I might come
Man.
to the crib, shut the real, just real rap. I
Yeah.
mean, I used to go to the studio in Philly with a week worth of clothes, bro. Go to my man P.I. crib, his mom crib in Camden, shower up, go back to the studio. But that's just a testimony of the dedication and the work that gets put in that people just don't see, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Okay, number 4, which you have a video for, Burberry Trench. Another one of my favorite joints.
Produced by Higher Level 13 Beats. Yeah, Burberry Trench. Yeah, that was a and that joint, he sent me that joint. I did that right before I moved out my spot downtown Trenton, right? And I did that joint like 8 in the morning, and I had just put a verse. I had just did the first verse. I hadn't even put the hook on it yet. I just did the first verse, and I sent it to Uncle Loud. I sent it to my uncle and shit. He was like, "Man, you better put a second verse on that joint." He was like, "You gotta bring that curbside shit back," because I had said it in the first verse. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I was like, "All right." So then I finished and sent it to him, shit. But that's just it's a testimony of just having people ears, trust the ears that you can send music to. Because I would have just left it as the one verse if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean? So it just speaks to having trusted ears that you can send music to and gonna be like, I don't like that joint, or yo, that's hard, bro. Finish that joint and make sure you out. You know what I mean? So yeah, Burberry Trench. A lot of people fuck with that joint heavy.
Hey, if you don't know life, if you ain't took losses.
You don't know life, nigga, till you know losses.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We lose so much in this shit, bro. You family members and friends and all that shit, and all this shit is a part of life. The one thing we all got in common, man, no matter what race, ethnicity, religion, who we vote for, we all gonna lead this motherfucker, bro. We all got that in common, and we all gonna experience that in our lifetime, losing motherfuckers. So that's just where my mind was at. Like, yo, you don't know life, nigga, till you know losses. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Hell yeah. And to your point, you just mentioned the Burberry Trench in there. I mean Burberry Trench coat in the
Oh
joint,
yeah.
rather than
So
being the hook.
Yeah.
So I get, as you said, like almost how a lot of these titles were titled. It just came from a line.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The next one, TOTC.
Trapped on the corner.
Yeah, trapped on the corner. Like, but from the other one before, like you said, we used to get it off the curb.
Yeah, facts.
So,
curbside. Yeah. All that shit. I did that in New York at Manhattan, I think it's called Beat Studios or something like that. My man Raleigh did that beat, and I was in there with Jim Jones, and I was doing that joint.
Okay.
And it just spoke to me. I had just lost one of my aunts, so that's why you hear me like close my eyes, and I still see Aunt Mac's face, just trying to make it out this rat race. You know what I'm saying? Just like, a lot of this shit, man. A lot of this music, for the most part, for me, is really like, not just therapeutic, but it's really like what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, what I'm experiencing, or maybe what I'm seeing people around me experiencing. And when I'm going in the studio, I'm just venting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just take a lot of shit in, pause, and I just like go in the studio, and I might just like, this should just be like an open book to me. Just like I said, my eye had just passed. Certain shit was going on. I'm in a different position in life where I'm not really feeling like standing around the way all day no more, and looking at all the time we dedicated to playing them corners and all the shit we lost, and the shit we thought we gained really wasn't gains, and just at that point in life, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like speaking on that shit, bro, and that track just put me in that space, you know what I mean?
Well, something you just said to me, man, it made me think about something I saw, an interview with Westside Gunn. Mm-hmm. He was on, I think, Matt Hoffa shit, and he said something to the effect of, like you were saying, like we out there, all the things that we was risking out there, doing what we was doing. He was like, yo, I really did all that for $5,000. He was like, nigga, I could have got 30 years for that shit.
Bro.
And he was just like, for $5,000? He was like, yo, that shit he said in an interview, like, that shit just hit me. So something you just said, like, yo, the things we was risking, it like really wasn't worth it.
Bro, we was risking our life for sneakers, man.
You know
what I'm saying? So it was like, at the end of the day, like I said, man, I say all the time, the good thing in life is that we blessed to be here to grow, and our mindset changes and how we view things change, because there's so many of us that's not here. so many of us died in those spaces, bro. You know what I mean? So, or locked up in those
Yep.
spaces, and their
Yep.
mindset they had to grow. They had to grow in the behind the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was like yo, like I said, coming from situations and environments we come from, we praised all the wrong shit,
Man.
and we praised all the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we looked to niggas that had money and had cars and had jewelry and held them at a certain regard, and a lot of them was pieces of shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
we
because
was
we was coming from not having and they had, we looked at them as being like the guys. You understand what I'm saying? We looked at those things as being like the trophies. And you realize in life that none of that shit means nothing at the end of the day. Shit is about your character, about taking care of your family,
yes,
about
sir.
putting other people in position, and about leaving a mark and impression on people when it's all said and done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Doing things the right way. You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
All right.
Um, the sixth joint is OG Dave interlude. And in this interlude, he talks about your history, I know we talked about it before, so I'm gonna jump to it. You started rapping when you was a teenager or young or
Yeah.
preteen,
Yeah.
battle rapping and
Yeah.
shit. You've been on 106 in Park and all that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
was
for
you was like
sure.
nigga, you was like I had to get a fake ID, nigga,
Yeah,
because I was too
for
young.
sure. Facts. Big
Um,
facts, bro. Went downtown Trenton to the pawn shop, got the fake ID. OG Dave, somebody that's been around me since I was a kid. A lot of people just now seeing him in the last couple of years. But for real, he's somebody that's been around since I was a kid. So I felt like it was only right for him to say a couple things on the project. And what he was speaking about was me being 14, battling at they had a corner store called M&M's that was black owned. It's called DNA now, but it was out in North Trenton called M&M's, and they would have a studio, and they had a studio in the back. So we would meet there on the weekends. Niggas would be in there battling, whatever the case may be. But also, if you pay attention to the music underneath all the interludes, it's all tied into me as well. So that song right there, underneath the interlude, is Curtis Starr record produced by my man Sap. The music you hear on the intro is my homegirl Sharifa that used to be signed to
oh,
DTP. She got a
oh,
record. She got a record called Vegas that I'm on. So it was a no brainer to use that. You know what I mean, as the intro, and then the outro record you hear Gully tucking on. That's my man Jimmy Wall Street. God bless the dead. I wanted to just have his voice on there, have his presence on there, being that he's no longer here in the
oh
physical.
my
Just
god.
do my
Okay,
part to keep him, you
dope.
know what I'm saying, keep him alive though, you know what I mean? So all the music and the interludes, all that shit even ties in, you know what I'm saying? Everything is tied in somehow, you know what I mean?
Now you saying that, it make me want to go back to something I was supposed to ask on Burberry
Mm-hmm.
Trench about you wearing your executive hat,
Mm-hmm.
your producer hat, your
Mm-hmm.
CEO hat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you having artists, building up your. I don't know whether you can make it clear to me whether it's management, label, whatever it may be. Can you explain to us and tell us what you've been doing? Because like the brother you had on the other project that was from 2021, how was it called? 10? I'm sorry if I don't remember the
Talking
name
about,
of the motherfucker.
talking about Slick 3,
Slick 3, thank you. The brother, I think his name Curtis or something like that.
Curtis Star, yeah.
Yeah, you've had clips of you working with them in the studio and things of that nature, and you just saying about all the interludes and how it's all tied in. Can you talk to us about that? You had the bar of corner boys going to the corner office, building my shit up like Rock Nation.
I built my own Rock Nation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? So right now I got a production company called the New Day Co-op. You know what I mean? Curtis Starr was like the first artist signed to my joint. He's an R&B artist from Philly. I got producers I'm working with. I basically just stepping into that phase of overseeing the projects and executive producing the projects, which I've been doing really for a long time. People just now seeing it. Anybody that knows me musically knows me. I've been doing this for years. Like we had a group called the Fifth Ave Boys. We put out a project, rest in peace, my man Young Far. I picked all the beats for that project, wrote a lot of the hooks that was sung on that project. So I've been like producing and going back and forth with the engineers on mixes and let's change this and let's do this and kind of like putting records together for some years now. But now, just as I get older, just transitioning into that seat, taking that position, and not only taking it but claiming it and speaking it into existence, and putting it out there and letting it be known, like, yo, listen, we not waving nobody else's flag. We waving our own flag. A New Day Co-op. Don't ask me about no other rap niggas. I'm not signing nobody. I'm signing me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like that's where I'm at with it. I wanna put my flag in the ground, get my foundation sturdy enough to stand on by itself, and have the music to go up against any one of these niggas. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Like, and that's just where I'm at with it. And also giving the game to other artists behind me, producers, and wanting to see other people in position to take care of their families and thrive, bro. A lot of these niggas is fuck niggas, man. These niggas is fuck niggas, bro. And
That
I
makes me
say
want
all
to
the
talk about
time,
another track, but I'm gonna wait till we get to that track.
oh yeah, for sure. But a lot of times, niggas, we love the art, don't know the artist, and we get the two confused. We think that the artist is really what they saying in their art or portraying in their art, and they don't be that, bro. These niggas be fuck niggas. Feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because a real nigga want to see everybody around him in position. You may not have as much as me, but you taking care of your family and taking care of whatever you need to take care of, and that's my end goal. My end goal is to see everybody associated with me run a bag up, take care of their family, and make a living off doing what they love, whether it be the music, producing the music, recording the music, playing live instrumentation, whatever. It's enough money out there for everybody to win. But niggas be selfish and be thinking about self, bro. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that, bro. I mean,
Amen. From your mouth to God's ears.
big
Right.
facts.
So track number 7, Who Am I?
Let's go ahead. What's
2023.
up? Who Am I? Who Am I was produced by the Democrats. My man Ray from the Bronx, he live in the A though. He been sending me beats from the Democrats for the longest. He like managed them or something. The Democrats is on like Drama album. They did shit with Nipsey. They like a popular production company.
Okay.
He been sending me they beats for a while, and I wasn't really like it. Just the beats was dope. It just wasn't for me. I know what sound is like for me. You know, so to
Right.
speak. And he sent me this Who Am I track probably like 2-3 years ago, and I just was sitting on it. I was like, this shit hard. And when I was working on the From Vegas shit, I was like, yo, I should do that Who Am I joint. And then I just remember the Diplomatic Immunity double CD. They had the Who Am I joint, and that's why in the beginning I'm talking about like, yo, it take me back to that Dipset shit. Niggas had the bandanas tied to the side where I'm ready on the ringtones and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Because I remember Who Am I was one of my favorite joints. I think Who Am I was Santana. I forgot who else was on that joint, but I remember that shit on that Diplomat CD. That was one of my favorite joints, and we used to have them joints on the chirp next to our ringtones back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it took me back to them years and that piece. You know, all music is timelines in life. You know what I mean? Songs take you back to times in life when you was experiencing certain things. You hear that song, you be like, damn, I remember this song came out. I was ah. So the original Who Am I record, when I did my Who Am I version, I just reflected back to that time in life. And I was just kind of talking about going through things and letting people down that really love you sincerely, chasing temporary uh, success, I guess you could call it, that the streets offer a nigga, and we be thinking like this shit is what life's about, not realizing that it's people that love you sincerely and want the best for you. And then you look up, you spend all these years chasing this bullshit, chasing these cars and these clothes and this money and this jewelry and these girls, and the people that love you no longer be here to see your transition, to see you finally get it. And that shit is
Man.
heartbreaking. You know what I mean? So
Man.
that's why I'm talking to my grandparents on the hook. Like, yo, my grandfather died hating how I'm moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother died hating how I'm moving. Like, you know what I mean? Who am I? You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's one of them joints. It's really like a heartfelt joint. That was one of them 3 in the morning, all the lights off in the spot, recording that joint, just speaking from the heart, you know what I mean?
Now it make me want to re-ask a question. Or not re-ask a question. Ask a question. I think you were talking about your you said your grandparents, your grandfather.
Yeah.
First time I interviewed you, you told me someone in your family was like in a symphony orchestra, like they was super.
Yeah, my grandfather was a violin player in the orchestra. Yep.
This the same one we talking about.
Yeah, my grandfather. I'm talking about my grandfather and my grandmother on that joint. If you listen to the hook, I bounce back and forth. Like my grandfather died hating how I'm moving. Then the second hook is like my grandmother died hating how I'm moving. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm talking about both. I'm talking about both of them. Like, you know what I mean?